ball back, 6+ minutes left, knowing you got to score a touchdown. What was going through your mind?
Just one play at a time. I think I like our team because I think we're built for those moments. I mean, we didn't play well at all and still had a chance at the end. And to go out there and execute at the end, it's a sign of a high-character team. We just got to correct our mistakes for this next week.
It was a gut-check win for you guys. I mean, as you said, there's a lot of adversity in this game. What do you think you guys can take out of this game into the next round?
I think just the ability to persevere when you're not playing well, for one. I think that game just felt off, pretty much the whole game until the end there. And so to be able to persevere through the adversity and to have mature guys on the team who can, strap up and go out there and find a way to get a win at the end, it's a sign of a good team even when you're playing bad.
Why would it all? Do you feel like it was the layoff that made you have a hard time getting started? Or?
I don't know what the reasons were. I think it's in playoff football is tough. I think sometimes when you have a little time off, it's hard to replicate football. You can call it that, but we'll never know for sure. I don't like making huge, broad statements after games until I've seen the tape. But it's just little things here and there that I know we can get corrected.
How would you describe the emotion of the team in the locker room after the game?
Really happy. Anytime you win a playoff game, it's exciting. No matter how you do it, the win is the most important thing. And I love those guys in that locker room and just proud to go to work with them.
You thought the team is built for these moments. You haven't been in these moments this year at all where you have to really cut too much. We have to come from behind and win a game. What did you see from the team during that last drive, and what made you believe that?
I just think no one hesitated. I think we know that we have a lot of talent. We know that if we execute, we can move the ball down the field. And I think it's important when you're, might be in a lull to not make one mistake too. And I think our team did a good job. And Brock did a hell of a job on that drive. Juwan made an amazing catch. George made a couple great plays. Brock made a great play with his legs, and the O-line just continued to grind, and it was a great finishing drive.
You said your long touchdown run that you told them that you were going to score on that play. What was it about that play that you liked so much? What did you see?
I don't know. I was hoping I was right, and it worked out. So, I like that play. Anytime we can get juice in the dot and run downhill, I'm always a fan of that. I don't know if it's going to work or not. I like the play, and I don't know. Sometimes you can speak things into existence, I guess.
Was it hard to run laterally and make that one cut up field on that surface tonight? It seemed like people were slipping.
It was a little slippery. I think they did a good job, doing a lot to try to stop our run too, especially early. But those games, I think, as a runner, when they have a lot of guys on the line, you never know which play is going to be the long one. And they were mixing a lot of things up and giving different looks. So they did a good job. That was a good defense. And but as far as the surface, it was definitely slippery at times. But no excuses.
Did they catch you by surprise?
No, not at all. No, that's a hell of a football team, and we're in the playoffs in the NFL. So there's no surprises this stage in the game.
Given your position, what do you make of Dre Greenlaw's running ability?
Yeah, he's got an unbelievable amount of broken tackles on his picks this year. Does a great job. I was hoping he'd get down a little earlier, but he did run off 7 seconds. So, it's amazing how many guys he makes miss. Ball security's, I don't know, but just glad he's on our team.
Yeah. Maybe not the right direction. Or is that an issue?
Hey, ball's in your hands, man. You go make a play. You see what he sees. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
A lot of adversity in this game, and it wasn't one of your better games, but then that final drive, you really locked in and made a number of plays. Was it hard to block out kind of the early part of the game and focus in that final sequence, that final drive?
There's, obviously plays that you think about as the game goes on, like, man, I could have been better here. I could have hit that guy who was open. You got to just be better on third down. Like, all that kind of stuff can run through your mind. But, it's a testament to our team because the defense got to stop at the end. field goal kicker missed. And it's like we had what we wanted right in front of us, and so you have to clean the slate. You have to have a clean mind and not try to force anything. You know, take what the defense gives you, and find a way, man. We had time on the clock, so it's not like you got to be a superhero, make a play or anything. It's do what we call the quarterback pack tells you, and go through the progressions and find a way.
Your ball placement wasn't as precise as it normally is. Was the rain an issue for you? Did it impact you?
Yeah, I mean, early on, you know, obviously I put on the glove for the first drive. It was coming down, and then it sprinkled, so I took it off. So I was still trying to sort of figure out what I wanted to do, and I was sort of fed up with the glove, so I just obviously was throwing like I normally do, and yeah, there was some times where I'm dropping back, ball's a little wet from the grass, and so yeah, sort of affected some accuracy and stuff. But dude, that's football, so I got to be better in that area.
What was clicking on that final drive that didn't click throughout most of the rest of the game?
Man, I think, I mean, at the end of the day, I think I was just able to go through progressions and like I said, get to the check down efficiently, and move the chains and stay up rather than get behind. Obviously, we got to a third down. BA was clutch on it and made a great play, and you need that throughout a drive. But, you know, I think early on in the game, there was just moments where, you know, the check down was there and I was missing the check downs. And so, you know, when their defense did a good job with playing soft, you know, keeping everything in front of them, sort of taking away our shots and stuff. And as a quarterback, man, you got to be efficient and hit the checkdowns. And so at the end, I was able to do that. O-line did a great job. Boys did a great job in getting open, and we found a way.
I'm sure it's less stressful for you to have big leads and things like that going in the fourth quarter. But, to get a comeback win like this, was it important for you to get one of those under your belt, and how can it be beneficial for you?
Yeah, I mean, I think it is important. Earlier this year we had games like Cleveland and Minnesota and Cincinnati at one point. Like, you're down and you got to find a way. It's fourth quarter. It's the NFL. And then obviously we're in the postseason now, so we were all like, all right, this is it. This is our season. And so for us to capitalize like that was huge for all of us. And then obviously for myself as a quarterback, like, it's good for confidence and all that. But we have too many good players, man, on this team. So many players that are difference makers, and we got a great defense. And so for us to not find a way, it's not right. So for us to finally have a game like this and pull through at the end was huge for all of us. So, yeah.
There's been so much talk about getting back to the NFC Championship game, and Kyle Juszczyk actually got a little bit emotional about it in the locker room, talking about it. So for you, what does it mean to kind of get another crack at it?
At the NFC Championship? Yeah. Man, it's been a fast year. Obviously it didn't end how we wanted it to last year, but, we've taken it 1 week at a time. We were all in this week. Green Bay is a great team, and so to be able to pull through and finish that, for us to get back to the NFC Championship, obviously I think guys are healthy for the most part after this game, and we won it. We've been thinking about it. It's been sort of in the back of our minds. Like last year we had a team to do it, and we feel like obviously we didn't have a real opportunity at it after the quarterbacks got hurt in that game. So, yeah, I think we're really excited for it. But we're going to take it one day at a time, find out who we play tomorrow, and be ready to roll for it.
I talked to Junior Bryant yesterday. He spoke about the identity of this team, and being that he talked about the weather, said that could pose a problem for you guys, but he thought that you guys had the identity to push through any adversity. Is that kind of the sentiments that you guys are echoing right now in the locker room? Is that how you guys feel, knowing that Junior Bryant, a former Niner, says that about you? Is that what you guys see in each other?
100%, yeah. I mean, like I said, it's the NFL. It's football. They have to deal with it too. It's not just our team's going to go through it. It's everybody who's on the field. So at the end of the day, man, I'm so excited and proud that, we got it done in all aspects. The defense did their thing when it mattered most. The offense did at the end. Special teams did a great job. So for us, it's like, man, it's football. Weather's going to happen, and you got to find a way, and we did. So that's like the character of this team. That's what we stand for, and we all got each other's back. It's not always pretty, but, man, we got each other's back. We got some real love in this locker room, and everyone wants to play for each other. So, yeah.
On the throw to Ayuk over the middle on that last drive there, where are you trying to put that, and what kind of catch did he make?
On the third down?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it was man. I saw that, the middle of the field was open, and that's where he was going. He did a great job of getting inside leverage and making his break. Obviously, it was tight coverage, and, for me, it was like, all right, just try to put it out in front of him and have it just be him be able to get it, and he did. He did a great job of getting underneath it and not let the ball hit the ground. So, BA's a baller, man. I'm proud of him.
Real quick, why was it such a struggle to get Ayuk the ball in this game? He's been so good all season.
Honestly, just the play, that's just sort of how the play calls go, man. It's not like we're going to get BA so many touches or anything. If it presents itself, it presents itself. But, I think, like I said, Green Bay did a good job with just, keeping everything in front of him. BA is a guy that can make explosive plays, and we have him dialed up for those kinds of plays. And, like I said, Green Bay sort of just made me go to the check down pretty quick, and they did a good job with covering BA. But BA also got open on some plays that I think I could hit him. And then, obviously, at the end, we were able to connect well. So, that's the game.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.